أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تطيعوا الذين كفروا يردوكم على أعقابكم فتنقلبوا خاسرين. بل الله مولاكم وهو خير الناصرين. صدق الله العظيم. This is verse number 149 and 150 of Surah Al-Imran. In previous verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the temporary defeat of Muslims in the battle of Uhud, and also the rumor of the killing of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So when the hypocrites knew that the temporary defeat was of the Muslims occurred in the battle of Uhud, so they started creating disturbance, and they said to the Muslims that now you know that Muhammad ﷺ was killed, so now we should turn back to our old religion, that is disbelief. Then so that all the disputes and all the quarrels would be finished. So from this, the hypocrisy of the hypocrites became clear, and it was clear that they were the hostile of the believers. So in this present verse, Muslims have been instructed not to listen to the sayings of the hypocrites, and do not allow them to participate in your consultations, and also do not follow the consultation of the hypocrites. So in the previous verse, in verse number 146 and 47, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned some men of Allah, that they fought along with the prophets in the way of Allah, and they were steadfast while fighting in the way of Allah, and Muslims have been instructed to follow the men of Allah. And now in this present verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that do not follow the consultation of the hypocrites, and do not follow the advices of those people who are anti of Islam. So this is the summary of this verse, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, O those who believe, if you obey those who disbelieve, they will make you turn back on your heels, and then you shall turn as losers. But instead Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that instead Allah is your Lord. He is the best of all helpers. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, O those who believe, if you obey the disbelievers, so you will turn toward disbelief. It means that the main purpose of the disbelievers to make Muslims turn back to their religion, to disbelief, and they want to create misunderstanding in the minds of the believer and the Muslim regarding Islam. So sometimes they do not say this thing clearly, but sometimes they say clearly all these things, and sometimes it comes out from their actions, from their deeds, that they are the hostile and they are opposing Islam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if you obey them, so they will make you turn back on your heels, meaning that they are not your friends. If they express their friendship but do not believe in them, but the real friend and the protector of you is Allah. So he is the best of all helpers. So that is why the Muslim should believe in Allah alone, and he should trust in Allah's help only. And if the disbelievers or hypocrites or those people who are against Islam, if they express their aid, their assistance, or their any help, so Allah says they do not believe in them, because they are the opponent of Islam, they are the opponent of Allah and His messengers. So do not follow them if they say something like is said by the hypocrites during the battle of the Uhud, when the Holy Prophet ﷺ, it was spread, the rumor of the spread that the Holy Prophet ﷺ was killed. So the hypocrites came to the believers, to the Muslims, that now Muhammad ﷺ was killed, now we should go back to our past religion, that is the disbelief. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed this verse and instructed the believers that do not obey those who disbelieve. So this is the summary of this verse. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O those amanu who believe, in tuti'u alladhina kafaru, if you obey alladhina, those kafaru who disbelieve, yaruddukum ala aqabikum, they will make you turn back on your heels, fatanqalibu khasirin, then you shall turn as losers, meaning in this world and the hereafter. Balillahu mawlakum, instead Allah is your Lord, wahu khairun nasirin, and He is the best of all helpers. Again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O those who believe, in tuti'u alladhina, if you obey those kafaru who disbelieve, yaruddukum ala aqabikum, they will make you turn back, ala aqabikum, on your heels, fatanqalibu khasirin, so or then you shall turn into losers or as losers. Balillahu mawlakum, instead, nay, Allah is your Lord, wahuwa khairun nasirin, and He is the best of all helpers. Ya ayyuhalladhina, O those amanu who believe, in tuti'u alladhina, if you, tuti'u, if you obey, alladhina, those kafaru who disbelieve, yaruddukum, they will make you turn back, you, ala aqabikum, ala on aqabikum, on your heels, aqab, heels, your heels, fatanqalibu, and you shall turn, khasirin, as losers. Khasirin is the plural form of khasir. Khasir means loser. Balillahu, instead, nay, Allah is mawlakum, is your protector, O believers, wahuwa khairun nasirin, and He is the best an-nasirin, of all helpers or of helpers. It means Allah will help you in any time, Allah will help you in any situation. So believe in Allah, trust in Allah, trust in His help and His aid. Do not trust in the saying of the disbeliever, of the hypocrites. So Allah is your protector. Again, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O those who believe, in tuti'u alladhina, if you obey, alladhina, those kafaru who disbelieve, yaruddukum, they will turn you back, you, ala aqabikum, on your heels, fatanqalibu, and then you shall turn, khasirin, as losers, meaning then you shall turn from faith as losers. Balillahu mawlakum, instead Allah is your protector, your Lord, mawlakum, wahuwa khairun nasirin. Mawla means protector or Lord, وَهُوَ خَيْرُ النَّاصِرِينَ, and He, meaning Allah, is the best an-Nasirin of all helpers.